Hello, my name's Chloe and I'm a registered veterinary nurse. In this short video today, what I'd like to go through with you is enrichment feeding and puzzle feeding with your cat. I'd also like to touch on a water fountain as well. So firstly, what I'll do is show you a couple of the different sort of puzzle feeders and enrichment feeders that I have that I've bought for my own cat, and then I'll show you a couple of the homemade ones after. So the first one, very simply, very easy, treat ball. What you could do with this is you can use treats in it. Obviously make sure that you take treats out of their daily calorie proportion of their food, or you could feed a dry food meal in here. There's certainly no reason why you don't have to just feed dry food in a bowl. You can certainly put that into a treat bowl, and the idea is once you put the treats in, they will then have to use their paws and batter the ball around for the treats to fall out. All cats will get used to it. Some may take a little bit of time, but they will certainly know how this works. Another one that I have bought, because I feed predominantly a wet food diet, is a licky mat. These are, you can use these for wet foods. You can use them for sort of wet treats as well. The idea is, again, you smear the food over the mat. They have different ones available as well with different types of textures. And they just lick their food off the mat. This can slow down their feeding as well, which is really good if you've got a cat that's quite a gulper. So they're two that I quite frequently use. There are obviously lots available that you can buy in stores as well. But a couple that I use at home as well, because home puzzle feeding is really simple. You can make these, they're very cheap, very easy, and normally items that you've got in the house anyway. So the first one is the treat toilet tube tower, and that very simply, you put treats into each of the holes. You can make this as big as you like or as small as you like. Then you want to place it against a flat surface, and again they'll put their paws in and retrieve the food from there. Another very easy idea is quite simply an egg box, which again you can just put treats in there. You can make it a bit more difficult and you can close it to them. You can leave it open. You can start off just by putting the treats in the easy compartment without the egg parts, or you can put them straight in. And again, cats, they can't put their face in, so they'll have to use their paws to get the food out. Another one that's a really simple one to make is using a box and some yogurt pots or little pots that you have at home. This is a really easy one. Again, if you've got children at home, you can get them involved in making home ones as well. So what I've literally just done is cut a few holes out of a box, put some yogurt pots in there, and as you can see, put some treats in there as well. So again, use these for your dry portions of your food. There's no reason why you don't have to use a bowl. You can use puzzle feeding for every meal. It's not a problem at all. In fact, we would encourage that generally. For cats, eating out of a bowl is quite boring and it's not really very natural to them. In the wild, they're used to catching small meals frequently. So feeding them small meals in different types of enrichment is really beneficial for them. So the last thing I wanted to talk about just briefly was sort of water. Something that I use at home is a water fountain for our cat. We do have a water bowl as well, but the benefit of a water fountain is a lot of cats like running water. It's quite fresh. A lot of people tend to find that their cats sit in their bathroom with the sinks or with the kitchen sink on. So having a water fountain in the home can be really beneficial to them. One thing that we would always recommend with water as well is you shouldn't have your food bowl and your water bowl particularly too close to each other. That's why we'd always recommend that double food and water bowls aren't used for cats. The ideal water bowl is something that's quite wide. It's wide enough so that their whiskers don't touch the sides, and it has to be filled to the brim. Cats don't like to have to put their heads too deep into a bowl to drink. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful and it gives you some ideas at home. Thank you for watching.